Jersey, for you, having played your whole career on the wing as a guard, what does it mean to have a 16 and 12 game and just be so confident down low?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot from this program since being here. They've kind of elevated my game in different ways, and knowing that Nice was out, like it had to be a big game for her. There's a lot of us that need to step up and contribute in ways that we haven't before, and I think that that kind of motivated my performance.
Samaya, y'all looked, at least for the most part in the second half, comfortable against their zone. Was that progress for y'all going against that?
It's just something that we've worked on, scouting report, going to get zones. Yeah, we just attack it confidently. It's something we work on every day.
Jersey, how did y'all react to the loss to Texas?
We won tonight. I think we knew that tonight had to be a response game, and we had to turn around kind of our momentum after that loss. And so I think it was a big win for us in a lot of ways.
Samaya, now that you're got your feet back under you, think how do you feel, physically, now that you've got quite a few games back under your belt?
I feel good. Just getting back comfortable out there. Just getting back to playing, confident in being confident in myself. So yeah.
You got any more for the players? Scott?
It's a tough stretch to finish the season. You're going on the road to play a couple of ranked teams, and it gets a little tough this time of year in February. I'm sure everybody's getting a little bit fatigued. And so how do you guys expect to be able to press through and try to finish the season strong?
We all ultimately know what we want to do. That's obviously go win a national championship or be at that level. So we take care of things that we have to do, just take care of ourselves, take care of our bodies around this point in the season. But we want to win, so we just got to do what we got to do.
Any more for the players? All right,
See
girls.
y'all tomorrow, guys.
All right, questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach, obviously without Anissa, just the play of those two and the activity level and their ability to play for most of the games, what did you see from them?
Well, let me say this about Nice. Nice has no structural damage, no ligaments, no broken bones. She got stepped on in the Texas game, if you guys remember, and she took herself out and she put herself back in. It was just a contusion, and it's just sore. And what better time to rest than tonight because of what you guys said. The last three are tough as nails, games that we're getting ready to see. So for these two guys to have double doubles in her absence has to build their confidence, which God works in mysterious ways. We're fixing to play a team that's just as tall as these two. And so maybe them playing tonight will give them that confidence when we play against Kentucky, because Kentucky has really tall players.
And just to clarify on Nice, it's not ankle, it's like a foot
She
thing?
got the top of her foot.
Okay.
They stepped on the top of her foot. Could she have played? Sure, if it was, but for Nisamar to do what she's got to do, not just these next three games, but then you go to the SEC tournament, potentially could play 3 in a row if you make it to the championship there. It's that girl she's got a tough body, but just rest it. Just let the bruise get better.
How has Samaya been able to help y'all the last few games or so?
Playing a little bit more physical, not just that she's all of a sudden going to be a banger, but she's moving her hands quicker. She's pushing a little bit earlier. She's trying to get around and pull the chair and deflect things. And she grew up in that Texas game. I was really proud of her. And then I thought she did some good stuff tonight.
Coach, do you think getting to the line was kind of an emphasis tonight with all the zone they play?
Well, yeah, if you look at Flau'jae and Michaela, they didn't shoot the ball particularly well by their standards. As you'll see them, they'll be like, God, and I just tell them what I always do, keep shooting, keep shooting. Of course, Michaela played a lot of inside against their 3-2, but yeah, just get to the rim. Just get to the rim, make stuff happen. I thought transition. I thought Gilbert and Shy pushed the ball coming off the bench. Got production from them. I mean, Shy didn't score, but KG did. But Shy pushed the ball and just created some more energy for us.
I know in games past you've talked about putting other teams on the line a lot. Only put them on the line 8 times tonight. Has that been an emphasis? Have you seen progress?
Well, that sounds good, but look at their field goal percentage. Their field goal percentage from the game was better than ours. So that means we let them score too many baskets. And what they do is in the paint, take away their straight line drives, and we didn't do that a lot tonight. And I went back, I think, in the second quarters when they really, scored the ball. And so we didn't foul them to put them there, but we gave up a lot of baskets.
Kim, how do you analyze your point guard situation? Poa started tonight, but Dave Wilson still played most of the game, more minutes. I kind of thought you might say
That's
something.
what I
to that
have.
effect.
It is
Yeah.
what I have. So neither has really established herself or separated herself. So it will, I'm sure, vary the rest of the year.
Hi, Coach. Specifically about Jersey's performance tonight, she stepped into a bit of a larger role. How was she able to find so much success tonight?
I thought Jersey, just think if those two made their free throws, how many free throws did they miss? Samaya missed 1 and Jersey missed 4. So get to the line, and I thought Jersey really wants to be a guard. Jersey just sprouted up one year and went from being a guard to how tall she is now. So she has some foot speed and lateral quickness to get by people and defend, and she, again, is not going to bang with you, but she got in position to get rebounds. And just go up when you get your hands on it, hang on to it.
Coach, KG was back in double figures tonight. How do you get that from her consistently moving forward?
Well, I don't have the magic word to tell you that, that it's going to happen every night. I think some of it is how she's defended. Some of it is if she turns the ball over. Some of it is how she defends as well. I thought that with the exception of a couple straight line drives, baseline, I thought her effort defensively was more energized. Now, we wanted to go underneath screens, and it was so funny. She said, I can't go under that screen because I'm so tight on her Gardner. I said, well, don't be so tight. And then I, laughed and said, can you imagine? I told you that. Don't let her get in the paint. Go underneath. So a lot of it is, it's not her confidence because she's going to shoot it regardless. If she misses shots or not, she's going to keep shooting it. But also, she can dribble penetrate probably the best of any of our guards. She can dribble penetrate and get in the paint, take the mid-range, or dump it to a post player for an easier shot.
Got time for a couple more here.
Well, what did you exactly learn about your point guard situation tonight? Did you find any kind of information you can glean and use that going forward?
No. At Texas, I went with Poa. I felt like Poa had a better understanding of that atmosphere, that big stage. She played in the national championship game for us, and all I needed her to do in that game was get us in an offense with that kind of pressure that Texas was putting on us. Shy brings quickness. So I felt like defensively, Shy could possibly keep him out of the paint a little better than Poa, even though Poa will give you, she'll take charges. Just a feeling. She and KG and Miracle gave us a lead early in the game. We lost that lead, but they gave us a little spark there. So just rewarding her, and I don't know how many turnovers she had, but we didn't have a lot of turnovers against that 3-2. So it's just a gut feeling you go with, and I'm confident in both of them. I don't like a 2-quarterback system, but guess what? We're 26-2, and you just keep plugging away. You're a possession or two away from being undefeated in 2 games. Because really, the Texas game was a 3-point ball game. That's 1 possession. You look back at the South Carolina game, that was maybe a 2 or 3 possession game. So just keep plugging away and keep showing confidence in both of them, and see if you can't go on the road these last 3 games, which are going to be unbelievably difficult. Kentucky sold their arena out, I was told, a month ago. And that's real interesting because they still have to play Tennessee and South Carolina too, so they were promoting the sellout against LSU. So I take that as a compliment. Then you got to go to Alabama. I think they lost tonight to Tennessee, but they're ranked in the top 20, and it's LSU and Alabama. And then come back here and play an Ole Miss team that has beaten a lot of ranked teams, and they're going to guard you. So we don't have cupcakes left. We have got to play.
Finish with Matt.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned Kentucky, Georgia A. Moore, Kenny Brooks. Just what do you know about them, and what are you expecting?
Never heard of them. No, you know what I think of Kenny Brooks. I mean, I just love that guy. I played against him at Baylor in the playoffs, in the bubble, in the Alamo Dome, and we had to go there when COVID hit. And then I had to play him, of course, you know, in the Final Four. Same system, same kind of players. A lot of those players are now with him at Kentucky. And Amore, we'll decide tomorrow who's going to guard her. And we may just throw a bunch of people at her. But they're having an outstanding season. See, that portal does wonders for you, doesn't it? It can either help you or hurt you. And, man, he's just transformed that program in 1 year because of the portal and because of those kids coming there.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right.